What's up, everybody? This is the Booch, and welcome to part 17 of the WWE 2K24 Showcase Journey. Today we have a bizarre match that we're going to be playing. This is from WrestleMania 36, the infamous COVID Mania that took place in the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, with no audiences because of the COVID lockdown, which sucked because we were hoping to go to that Mania, myself, Elvis, and Desmond. But anyway, we're going to be doing the Firefly Funhouse Match between John Cena and the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Now, as you guys know, if you've been following all of these videos up to this point, you know that due to copyright claims, a lot of these have been heavily edited. Basically, all the cutscenes that show live action Cena and Wyatt have been cut maliciously in these videos. And the reason for that is because, like I said, YouTube had to trim those out. Otherwise, I could not air the video. Now, for the most part, it wasn't that big a deal because I'm mostly playing the game. But the problem with the Firefly Funhouse is that 90% of this match is cutscenes. So I don't know how much of this is going to make it. This could very well be the shortest video I've ever done, and it can very well be the most bizarre. I don't know what's going to happen when I jump into this, but I do know that either way it's going to be fun. Now, we're going to kick things off here, and I'm going to break a little kayfabe. As you guys know, with the WrestleMania 21 match with Kurt and Shawn, I did some heavy editing with that, where at one point I had Jamie Ward on there with me, but then when I redid it the next day and I cut some stuff out, I had chats with Gator. That happened during that time period. Well, when I started the next part of the stream, it went from WrestleMania 21 all the way to the end. I was able to finish off the whole entire live stream in that one shot. Now, obviously, I'm clipping them up for YouTube purposes. So we're going to start things off with the Gator chat and then jump right into the Firefly Funhouse. So let's see what happens today on the 2K24 Showcase Journey. It's WWE 2K24, and I'm doing the showcase mode. AEW offends me. Dude, it offends a lot of people. Don't worry. Crystal Light. Hi. Hey, Crystal. Glad you're able to join me for some 2K24 gaming here. I'm going to try to see what I can do. It defecates upon my business. Yes, I know, Gator. AEW is a disgrace to the wrestling business. I get it, but that's not the point here. Okay? Want to talk. I mean, yeah, sure, Crystal. I don't mind talking. I don't mind talking to you. Just know that right now I'm playing a video game, so at some point I may end up being silent for a bit while I try to focus on this battle.
Announce table showed how badly he wanted to injure the Heartbreak Kid in this contest, while Michaels managed to escape the attempt.
Okay. Dude, I can't focus on what she's saying right now. I'm a little busy here at the moment. And I have no idea what emoji she's using, okay? I know you don't speak emoji. I barely speak emoji. Okay, why are you calling yourself AEW superstar Gator Ricky Ross when you literally just said AEW offends you and defecates on your business? Why would you want your name attached to them?
Pain on the map.
Gator, that makes no fucking sense. They paid. Oh, okay. Alright, fine. Make your paper, boo-boo.
Michaels turned things around quickly, managing to escape the angle slam, and then backdropping Kurt to
also, I'm a whore. Yes, we know that.
Did Shawn have it? What do I have to do to beat this guy?
I hope not. I mean, Crystal seemed cool, but the thing is, she was speaking in emojis. Like, I don't mind talking, but you can't post emojis and expect me to know what you're talking about. I need to see words.
Once again, defeat Shawn Michaels and prove himself.
Speak the GD English. I know. What the hell? Why am I cussing? Because I'm getting my ass kicked, and every time I try to do a move, this stupid pilled up motherfucker counters it. Now, you stay the fuck down. So you stop fucking moving. There you go.
Controlling the match at this point, Angle would inexplicably lose.
Also, to answer your question, Laura's not here because I'm at my house. She's at her apartment. I'm meeting with her on Tuesday.
Michaels would break free from Angle's grip and bam! It'd floor him with the picture-perfect sweet chin music.
No, this is a cutscene. What they do in the showcase, they show a cutscene of what actually happened, and then they go back to the wrestling.
Could he capitalize here? Could Shawn shake off the damage he'd taken thus far and cover Angle with the pin?
Oh no, he was no selling me half this fucking match. Then again, it is Shawn Michaels. No selling is literally his thing.
Double count out, right? The desperation was etched on his face, and he was
Clem. I have no idea where Clem is.
Win the match or save your career.
Woo.
Here is your winner.
Is this the finish? Yeah, that's the finish. That means it's over. I unlocked all the objectives this time.
Himself to be the ultimate grappler by forcing the submission of Shawn Michaels on this occasion.
He's the taker. Dude, that's on WrestleMania 23. This is WrestleMania 21. Batista and Taker is what we're going to be talking about tomorrow night when we record the podcast. Which, by the way, WrestleMania 23 Classic Pay-Per-View review drops Monday, January 20th on the podcast on Spotify. And you'll be able to check that out. Gator and I will be recording it tomorrow night. But it's going to air on January 20th in honor of Trump's inauguration, which will be taking place that same day. Because see, WrestleMania 23 was the battle of the billionaires between Vince McMahon and Trump, who had Umaga representing Vince, Bobby Lashley representing Trump in that battle. But he also brought up Batista Taker, which is another match we're going to be talking about for two reasons. One, because it should have been the main event that night, and it's bullshit that it wasn't. But also because Undertaker, for most people who don't know, is a strong supporter of Trump and actually had Trump on his podcast. And Batista was a strong supporter of Kamala Harris. He did that video for Jimmy Kimmel's show. So you got that right there. And, nah, you ain't sick. Don't give me that cough shit. We got to get this done, bro. And oddly enough, they didn't boo Taker like they did Hogan, yeah. That's because Taker's not as relevant in the mainstream media as Hogan. Most people don't watch wrestling, have no idea who The Undertaker is, nor do they give a fuck. But Hogan spoke at the Republican National Convention, so that's why he got the most boos. Also, I'm going to say this. If you need proof that Hogan is the GOAT, here it is right here. A lot of people talk about wrestlers getting heat. Whenever you see heels in wrestling today, talk about, oh, this guy's a great heel. He gets a lot of heat. This guy gets a lot of heat. Dominic Mysterio gets so much heat, the fans don't even let him talk. The New Day got so much heat, the fans don't even let him talk. Hogan has so much heat, he went into California and got so much heat, the state burst into flames. So don't tell me he ain't the GOAT. You want to talk about getting heat? That's motherfucking heat. Norman Reigns, yeah, that was him. But now we got this match here. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus John Cena in the Firefly Funhouse match from WrestleMania 36. So I'm going to be intrigued to see how this goes. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to play the cutscene for you guys to watch. And y'all just give me a little moment while y'all watching that. I'll be right back.
On a night that saw Seth Rollins run through Brock Lesnar, the final battle of Triple H and Batista, and Kurt Angle's last match, the occasion belonged to Becky Lynch, who ended the night holding both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships high above her head triumphantly. A moment that truly will live forever. Now we jump ahead to WrestleMania 36, the only WrestleMania in history with 0 attendance, a record, and the first to take place on both days of the weekend. It also featured one of the most bizarre matches in the event's existence, the Firefly Funhouse match between the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and John Cena. Cena won a hard-fought match against Wyatt at WrestleMania 30 in 2014. A heartbreaking result for Wyatt, who could not handle the failure. He'd rebuild, capturing the WWE Championship, discovering his inner Fiend, and also capturing the Universal Championship. But he never forgot about the pain of that WrestleMania 30 loss. So when Cena showed up on SmackDown after some time away to announce that he would not be competing at WrestleMania 36, with Cena tipping his cap to accept it, Wyatt would lay out the conditions. John Cena would have to venture into the Firefly Funhouse if he wanted this match, where he, the Fiend, would be waiting.
Do I need to go now? Because this is about to defecate on my business. Dude, it's a video game. Come on. You don't have to leave.
Victory over this man before, but he knew that this was not going to be easy, and that he was walking into the base of the enemy. And without the voices of the WWE Universe to cheer him on, Cena would have to face the mind games of the Fiend alone.
No, this shit really happened. I know it really happened. But you got to bear in mind, Gator, this was the pandemic. There were no fans in attendance. You had to do shit like this to entertain the fans at home. Plus, it fit the gimmick of Bray Wyatt. So it's not that horrible. Trust me, if this had happened in an arena, that's different. If this happened, like, with fans in attendance, I would agree with you. This would... Okay. Successfully attack, grapple, and dive at your opponent to cause damage. See, it's like he's yours to tear down. So I'm playing as Bray Wyatt. Now, before I go into this, I'm just going to answer a few things that Gator was mentioning about. The brother versus brother fight on the farm was better on-location fight than this shit. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I've never seen it. But it's the Briscoes and it's Southern Wrestling, so I can't help but feel you're a little biased on that one. This is during the time when Bray ended up getting set on fucking fire like the state of California. Yeah. Well, that happened obviously way later in the year, not during this. Just watch this be one big-ass cutscene. Well, obviously it's not. I'm about to fight right now. But we'll see how crazy this is. Of course I like real wrestling. I did it for 6 years. Where's John when I need to talk sense? I don't know where John is. I ain't spoken to the guy in a very long time. Maybe if I'm able to bring him here for the Rumble, you can see him then. Let me in. Right. There we go. Ah, crap. All right. Okay, so this one was okay. Now, from a video game standpoint, this probably was not as exciting as the other games on here. It was actually relatively easy to do, but still, I like the different take on it. I mean, they let everything be involved in the in-ring action. I just wish could have been more wrestling around, like, backstage areas and stuff, but regardless, it was still fun to play, and like I said, I don't know how many of the cutscenes made it in. I know Gator was very chatty throughout and bringing his whole traditional Southern wrestling thing to it, so I hope you guys appreciated that as well. So that'll wrap it up for this edition of the WWE 2K24 Showcase Journey. Make sure you follow us on all of our podcast platforms. The links are down in the description box below. Follow us on our social media platforms. The links are down in the description box below. And of course, as always, hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of the WWE 2K24 Showcase Journey, as well as other additional Boochcast YouTube content. We'll talk to you guys next time. Until then, pizza, baby!